God bless you.
God bless you.
And God bless those who have been coming to your circle. And God bless the man whom you have helped tonight. It is, as my medium said, there is no danger to you in your circle, because we are looking after it and making sure that the conditions are right. There is a band of protection around you, and no one can come into the circle if we do not permit it. We allow your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances to link up from time to time, but always there is a very tight security upon your circle, because we do not intend to alarm any of you, and you are too important to us to have any dissension, to have any worry. It is through your circle that we are able to help. As you know, on your earth plane, there are so many who come to Spirit unexpectedly, and often they have no knowledge of the spirit world. They do not realize their condition. They do not know what has happened to them. And it is through your thoughts, your prayers, that we are able to help. We do not intend that your circle should be what is termed upon the earth plane a rescue circle. But from time to time, we allow someone to link up with you, because we know that you can help. It is a good work that you do in this direction. So, my brother, do not be alarmed. You will not come to any harm. Remember always that prayer is a very powerful protection. It is many years in your earth time since I walked upon the earth plane. And although I have progressed to a certain degree in the spirit world, I am still in the process of learning. When I was on the earth plane, I tried to teach the message of the Gospels as I understood it. And it is only now, when I have passed the barrier that you call death, that I realize how limited my knowledge was. Now I am beginning to see the meaning of things. I am beginning to understand that religion upon the earth plane, in whatever shape or form it takes form, it is still the same religion. And God is a God, whether he is worshipped as Jehovah, as Jesus the Christ, as Allah, Buddha, Jain. Many, many different names are being given. And yet it is the same power, the same love, the same supreme being. It is difficult when you come to spirit, if you have been brought up in the orthodox traditions, as I was, living many years ago when there was so much intolerance, so much bitterness between the various religions, even between the various branches of Christianity. And it seemed as though, even though Jesus the Christ gave the message of love, that was the last thing that the church wanted. Always be aware of anything that starts limiting the power of Spirit, the power of God. There is no one way to achieve salvation. There is no one form that is right or that is better than any other form. The main requirement is that you have love in your hearts, that you send out thoughts of love to all those with whom you come into contact, that you realize that the pathway to spirituality wanders along many different avenues, and that what suits you will not suit another, and vice versa. You each have your path mapped out for you. Sometimes you find it easily, and sometimes you wander from it, and then have to find your way back again. Sometimes you see it disappear in front of you, and then you have to go forward in faith, knowing that you will pick it up again. Travel your pathway through life, making the most of all the opportunities that come to you. Learn what you can while you are here, because the learning will stand you in stead when you come to Spirit and have so much more open to you. Remember, love is the pivot of everything. That if you have love, you can achieve wonders, you can perform miracles, you can give healing, you can give understanding, you can give comfort, and you can give knowledge. All these things are possible through the power of love. The most important thing that Jesus the Christ came to give was the message that God is love. And if you have got that firmly in your hearts, firmly in your mind, firmly in your soul, then you will never be very far from the pathway that will eventually lead you to Spirit. We give you our blessing. We pray that you will continue steadfast along the pathway that you have selected, that you will give love to all those whom you meet while you are passing through the earth plane, and send your love out to those in the world of spirit who often draw close to you through the power of love. Good night, and God bless you.
God bless you.
The preceding talk was recorded on the 8th of September 1987 Particular reference was made to the rescue work which Brian had partaken in that evening.